Great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here tonight, boys. That's what you've earned here tonight. You were born to be hockey players. Every one of you. You were meant to be here tonight. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Welcome, one and all, as we get ready for Game 3 on Gold Medal Sunday. This NAGANO 12U matchup between the Newmarket Renegades out of Greater Toronto, Canada, and Team Philadelphia, as we welcome you to the famed Herb Brooks Arena alongside the 1980 rink for this here Game 3 of our Gold Medal Sunday, the 10 a.m. puck drop, and we're pretty well on time. My name's Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. So good to be here. So glad you'd have me here. As we open up early first period action, we'll introduce you to the Nagano Division top two teams. Newmarket Renegades out of Newmarket, Ontario, skating in the black sweaters with the red and white trim as they come in at the top of the division with a full round-robin sweep, 3-0, 6 points in the divisional standings. And not to be outdone, Team Philadelphia, the Americans. Here's a shot, goal. Icebreaker. Number 67. That's Stewart. Striking gold 50 seconds in. My, oh my. And well, I suppose while we're getting introduced, unassisted, 50 seconds in, and now Stewart racing back in looking for more. While we are tallying, we'll introduce you to the top 5 points getters for the Renegades this round robin weekend. Cordeau, number 22, with 9 points on the strength of 2 goals and 7 assists. Jake Baker with 5 goals, 4 assists. And Stewart with 3 and 3. Jack Haynes, a center, with 3 goals and 2 assists. And Black with 3 and 1. So those are your points producers out there, top 5 for the Renegades. Of course, you can't do it without the complement of everyone on the ice. As we get an icing, we're going to send it to the other side, the face-off to our goaltender's left side. In the net for Newmarket, number 36, Marshall Mancini. Mancini looking to keep the net well swept and circumspect. As we'll give a shout out to Canada as this is fumbled away and then quickly coming in support. That was Peterson helping out in the defensive end. Close call there. Sometimes the team comes out and strikes quickly. If they follow up right afterwards with another quick goal, it can be quite distressing. Looks like this one played behind the net, and Newmarket skating quickly A little bit too far ahead on the Baker pass. And so we're going to have a neutral zone face-off here. 2:48 into the first period. Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. So good to be here. So glad you'd have me here alongside the smooth operator behind the camera. That's Robin. Hi, Robin.
Hi, Glenn.
As this is played into the neutral zone. Sending it up ahead is Smolensky. Had a chance ahead of game time to drop down and talk with one of the coaches and the team for Philadelphia just to check on name pronunciations. I had not handled either of these teams, and now we've got another one as Kiss gets the back of the net. Kiss this. And now Philadelphia comes up with the equalizer. And they are stoked. Oh, yes. As we are 3:22 into first period action. And it's 1-1. So Kiss from Hall as this is played out of the slot. Now picked up again as Newmarket gets a look. And that'll be covered up and whistled. Number 27 in the net for Philadelphia. That is Justin Pribish. We've already gone through these rosters. We may see and or hear from the likes of either of these. Baker, Leahy, Mora, Cordeaux, Haynes, Pierce. Here's a backhander as that is shed away. Perry, Black, Coates, Mancini, Gowdy, Stewart, Meisner, DeCaula, Runoff, and Nicholson. That is the Renegades roster. We may see and or hear from any of them. And on the Philadelphia side, as they rush up on the left wing side, coming in with numbers, shot, paddled away. As Mancini under fire now. We've already heard from Kiss. We've got Sumis, Barsh, and Sumis. Wait a second. Did I repeat myself? Yes, there are twins out there, the Sumis twins, Alexander and Nikolai. Peterson, Daniker, Pribish, Sambuco, Geary, Manasian, Smolensky, Coatson, Hall, and Holzer. Those are the rosters on both sides, and we got a penalty upcoming. And that's going to be a trip as Philadelphia will send one to the tank. That'll give a 1-minute power play to the Renegades. We mentioned on a broadcast earlier this weekend, I believe it was Thursday, I was on my way over for the evening 4. I took a ride share, and in the car, so Sambuco in the box. Here's a shot deflected. And in the vehicle, as I loaded my gear in, was a hockey mom flying into Saranac Lake Airport, coming out to Crown Plaza without any games on tap for that night. For her, she would be coming in for her son's first game on Friday. That is Mama Haynes, mother of Jack Haynes, the center for Newmarket, number 27. another penalty. Here's a nice play as that's forced away. As we see Cordeaux setting up out in front of the net. Little clack, clack, clack as Philadelphia gains the advantage. They are on the power play for the next 22 seconds, and that'll make it down for icing. It'll help kill off some of that penalty for Newmarket. In the box right now for Newmarket, that is Jack Haynes. Oh, they could use his services on the face-off. Right now we get Stewart. Played up across the center stripe, and here's Stewart again. Played up on the right side. As Smolensky sends it out towards the left side. And Holzer battling Stewart. That comes up to Barch. Play back down to Holzer. Holzer looking for an option as Smolensky comes up with it. Smolensky wraps it back around, and Haynes out of the box comes right into action. As this is played by Smolensky, Stewart able to get rid of it. And so, any way you want it, you know here, they do not want a tie. You won't get a tie. This is a medal game, and we don't stop until there's a winner. As this is played around the near side. Picked up by Gowdy. Gowdy tosses it deep in the offensive zone and now chases. Played out to Coatzin. As we see Sambuco battling. And still stuck down there as Sumis comes up with it. This is the Nikolai variety. Played into the middle. Out towards the left wing side. Shot. As that is shut down by Mancini. Now Newmarket back in on the attack. 3:45 remaining first period action. All tied up at 1 apiece. And now Philadelphia able to exit the zone. Newmarket trying to tag up. And here's Coatzin. Coatzin working his way along the boards. Played behind the net. Deep in the Philadelphia zone. Now out towards the slot. Shot, kick save, and paddle stretched across as Pribish scrambling, able to shut down the attack. Strong goaltender play. As we see Nicholson out on the ice for Newmarket. Now working in on the right side. Holzer, the centering pass. Daniker battling in the corner. As we see Jack Haynes back out on the ice. Now Philadelphia with options. Up on the right side. Looks like that one popped in and out of the zone. That will give us a neutral zone face-off. 2:33 remaining in the first period. In this, our third gold medal game of the day. As this is played to the near side. Digging out of the corner, working through the slot. Good stick work into the middle. This is some sharp skating here. Once you get your feet under you in these games, the handling and passing and receiving follow. We've seen some strong skating on both sides. As this is played by Smolensky. Out to the left wing side. Dropped off to Smolensky. Good communication on the ice. And now Haynes comes up with it. Haynes plays it out to Gordeau. Played on net, and Sumas comes up with it. Smolensky up to the left wing side. This is Kiss. Work back out to Kiss. A nice pass over to Hall as Hall tosses that one high and wide. Play down towards the half wall. Played around to the near side. As this is tossed out in front, Kiss getting a look at it. Not much more than that. We're down to the final minute of the period. Holzer with pressure. As this is held in the zone. And Philadelphia comes up with it. Kiss over to Hall. Hall up ahead on the right wing side. 30 seconds remaining in the period. As that is handled by Mancini. As we take a look at the top 5 points getters for Philadelphia winding out the period, Nikolai Sumas with 9 points overall with a goal and 8 assists. Followed by Kotsin, 5 goals, 2 assists. Joey Kiss, 6 goals and an assist. And then Manasian with 3 and 2. And Holzer with 2 and 2. And Pribish coming up with 3 wins for Philadelphia. 2 goaltenders have shared wins for Newmarket. That's Perry and Mancini. Perry coming up with 2 wins. And so the buzzer buzzes closing out 1 period of play. At the end of 1, we're all tied up 1 apiece. Take a quick break, step outside. Dance around a little bit. When we come back, the ever popular segment, Baking Tips with Martha. Oh, Martha. From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, you're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Nagano 12U Gold Medal Edition. We'll be right back. Wow, they figured that one out. Indeed, that was the cheer squad for Newmarket. I believe I heard the cadence sounded a little something like NEWMARKET. How about that? Now, I'm a writer. And in particular, I write in syllables, in beats, and cadences. And when I hear someone trying to pull a cheer together with the full Newmarket in there, how do you do it in a dot, 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 dot? I mean, we know that cadence, and they figured it out. They know how to use that W properly in that cheer. As this is played alongside the net, and Pribish quickly back to his feet. I don't know, Philadelphia would be kind of a tough one to do with that cadence. As this is played out towards the far side. I think it would go a little something like PHILADELPHIA. Right? You can do that. You have to do the PH close together. It's kind of like the challenge that Newmarket has with the W. As this is played off the end wall. Opening up second period action. We give you the popular Doc Emmerich trademark phrase. Well, I believe he might have said goal also, as Newmarket jumps out to a 2-1 lead. And that looks like Baker. Baker has been ringing up points throughout the weekend. And there's a goal for the young skater. Well, we were going to welcome you to the second period, the period of the log change. I think we can still do that. We got a penalty upcoming. Accidental or otherwise, this is going to go against Philadelphia, a cross check. Best of health and well-being to one and all. We mentioned that in a not untimely way. Cross-checks sometimes yield some injuries. So we wish best of health and well-being to one and all, not just on the ice, off the ice. And Newmarket from behind the net, out in front to the side door, and able to put another one in. As they were on the power play, cashing in. And now enjoying a 3-1 lead. As you can hear, the Newmarket contingent going wild. Team manager for Newmarket spoke with me pre-game just to correct me on any mispronunciations. That would be Mama Leahy.
The second goal scored by number 88, Nolan Misiala. The goal was assisted, time of 1:32 of the second period. Misiala unassisted at 1:32.
And so DeCaula comes up with that goal. And there is a response by Philadelphia. Wow, that's the way to respond. As Philadelphia bouncing back, that's Nikolai Sumas, one of the Sumas twins. Well, as long as I'm going to give a shout out on behalf of Mama Leahy for Newmarket, a shout out to Canada. She said, wish good luck to Canada. I have to say, good luck, America. And so Haynes from Baker and Cordeaux. And the Sumas goal is unassisted. Wow, it is getting really exciting in here. And so Philadelphia trailing by 1 here, early second period action. Now gain the skater advantage as they will skate the power play. Just inside of 9 minutes remaining, second period action.
Newmarket Renegades minor penalty to number 27, Jack Haynes. He receives 1 minute for hooking.
Haynes in the box for hooking. So Haynes has had a couple penalties. Also, Haynes has put one in the net. We're talking with manager Leahy pre-game, and she told me that her son might be in the penalty box, but he doesn't take bad penalties. And we enjoyed a brief chat on the differences. Not all penalties are bad. It sounds like a penalty is bad. A bad penalty would be one taken in the offensive zone. If you slash someone in the offensive zone, if you cross-check someone, if you hook someone in the offensive zone, why? That would be a bad penalty. Good penalty. Sometimes in desperation, you need to do something that will spare what looks like an imminent goal. Sometimes killing off a penalty is a little bit easier in those situations. As we're back to full strength, shot off the glass as this comes around out in front. Philadelphia trailing by 1. As this is played from the corner. When we talked to Mama Haynes on the ride, she was coming from the airport and I was coming from Trestle Street Studios in Saranac Lake. We had talked about how I was heading out to the Olympic Center to do hockey on Thursday evening, and she thought that was pretty cool. I said, "Where is your son playing on Friday?" And they were playing, I think, on the 32 sheet, and so I don't cover the 32, I cover the 80. So, well, if we don't meet during round robin, if you make it into the gold medal game, and if that gold medal game is being held on the 80 rink, then perhaps we will meet and I'll get a chance to call your son's game. And here we are. Kismet. Is it Kismet? I think it's Kismet. Maybe. Some people call it serendipity. Some people call it Asambuco. I don't know why, but they do. As this is played down into the corner. I wanted to say Gabikul, but Asambuco came out first. So here we are. Canada with Newmarket representing. And dance cam. Look at that. Oh, yeah. As we go wide, we get some folks hipping to the hip hop, the hibbity hip hop. That's right, folks. I'm a professional. True story. As this is played across the blue stripe on the left side. So Canada and America in a gold medal game. How about that? As this is played out of the corner, up to the blue line, and here comes Kiss. As you can hear some fans in the background saying, "Come on, Joey." As this is played out to neutral ice by Haynes. And now back in on the offense. Shot shrugged away by Mancini. Mancini has some good music too. Those of you unfamiliar with the composer, Henry Mancini, as this is played off to the left side. Kiss strikes again. Bessame, 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 as Kiss puts one in the bucket. And Philadelphia gains the equalizer. 4:59 remaining, second period action. Yes, right? It has a good ring to it. They figured it out. NEWMARKET.
Assisting on the goal, number 19, Nikolai Sumas. Time of goal 7:01 in the second period. Kiss from Sumas at 7:01.
And so Nikolai Sumas was on the right wing side, dished it off to Kiss, and Kiss got that shot off, able to squeeze it in a small window, top shelf stick side. Easy enough for us to see from this perspective. And so we'll stand by for a moment as we had a collision out on the ice as Leahy down on the ice. So we're getting a look at the skater. As the trainer has come out to the ice to check. Here in the background, someone saying take a knee, as that is tradition here in the sport. When one goes down, as this is a family sport, and there's all due respect for those who are part of the greater family that is hockey. So whether you are a teammate or the opponent, nobody wants to see someone go down with an injury, be it minor or major. So we have an EMS person out on the ice, just double checking on things, checking. Sometimes this is a matter of the initial contact is severe. And so Leahy right now skating off with a little assistance, looking a little bit sore right now. And if we can ask for the best in this situation, perhaps a matter of getting the wind knocked out of oneself. I have had that happen before. Sometimes it takes a moment to shake off, but Leahy will be looked after, and they will observe how he responds in the near term and long term. I have seen some shots like this will be very tough initially and will look very serious. And next thing you know, you have a player ready to go. As we look off screen right now, I'm just taking a look at Leahy walking very quickly along the bench towards the locker room hallway area, and I think they're just going to go ahead and evaluate him. Of course, if there was any kind of contact that happened around the head and neck area, there's often going to be, and we've got a delayed penalty upcoming, there's often going to be a little more attention paid to the potential of concussion, and we're hoping that is not the case here. But Leahy seemed to be walking just fine, as Philadelphia will send one to the box. And Barch, a little confused. What? What did I do? I don't know if that's what he said. I'm taking a little poetic license there. As this is played to the near side, Mama Leahy will drop down towards the locker room tunnel area where her son is, and just double check that everything is okay.
Team Philadelphia, he receives 1 minute for hooking. Time of the penalty.
So we continue to resume play here. It's 3-3, 2.5 to go in the second period. Here's Haynes, and that'll be offsides. Once again, we wish the best of health and well-being to one and all on the ice, off the ice, in the sport, out of the sport, locally, around the world, and even to the golfer on the moon. Best of health and well-being. As this is played behind the net, off the side of the cage. 15 seconds left in the power play, looking for options from the left side. Shot, blockered out towards the far side. Again, played off the side of the cage. And now Here's Sumas on the left side. We've got a penalty upcoming here. That's a tripping penalty. And Sumas, with good stick handling, looking to gain the inside position. Able to draw the penalty. And it looks like Baker goes to the box. As this is played from the half wall. And check that, that's Runoff in the box. When that penalty expires, we'll be down to the last minute in the second period of action. Deflected out towards the net, and that'll be covered up by Mancini. Good game. Good game, good game, good game. Had some solid competition throughout. It looks like we've got a team visiting to play the Northwood School Huskies. As we've got Nichols. We got Nichols School in town, Robin. As we look at the board, 11 shots to 9 favoring the Renegades. So Nichols School will be competing against the very popular and potent Northwood School Huskies girls team. I think they play a 60-game season. Very rigorous training for Northwood School and all of their opponents. Now with some speed on the left side, feeding into the middle. As this is number 77, Meisner, getting tripped up, and this is going to go against Philadelphia. Still no contact yet. And so with 22.6 remaining in the period, Sambuco will go to the box, and Newmarket goes to the power play. So I think the cadence for the cheer for Philadelphia, if they wanted to use that same cadence, P-H-I-L-A-D-E-L-P-H-I-A. How do you like that? You got to be quick on that PH to start off with. As this is played out towards the far side corner. Played down through the slot. And so Sambuco for tripping as we close out 2 periods of play. We had a little bit of a scare earlier on with Leahy hitting the deck, but now it looks like Leahy is going to be rejoining the group and ready for play as he's been assessed. We close out second period play, all tied up at 3 apiece. When we return, Newmarket will be on the power play for another 38 seconds. From the 1980 Rankin Lake Placid, New York, you're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Nagano 12U gold medal game. We'll be right back.
12 minutes of hockey. Play hard, sisters and brothers, we play for each other, right? Who are we? What do we do? What's the best hockey store in Lake Placid?
Welcome back, folks, as we flip the goaltenders to their original nets. Newmarket skating in the black sweaters with the red and a white. This is Leahy. This is a good sign as the young skater had a collision in this particular zone over on the opposite face-off circle area and was down for a little while. There was some concern. EMS personnel came out just to be safe. Checked out Leahy. He came off the ice with a little bit of assistance. By the time he got to the bench, sat down for a moment, and then was asked to go and walk to the end of the bench over by the locker room tunnel and get evaluated. And he seemed to walk very sturdily down along the bench area, so didn't look so terribly shaken up. And now he is back. And we know how parents can be when a player goes down, when their child goes down, as this is shot by Haynes. Back to even strength, 5-on-5. There can be a great deal of nervousness. Of course, if you've been there before, you have at least a little sense of perspective as Haynes steps in for the face-off. Opposite Holzer. And because it can be such an anxious and nervous time, that takes its toll if you get too excited about it, too worried about it. Could wear you down. Here, Mama Leahy watching, certainly with concern, and then perhaps a little bit of relief to see son's all right. Played across the neutral zone. Early third period action, all tied up at 3 apiece. Shots on goal favoring the Renegades, 15-9. Philadelphia, the most recent of goals. It's been roughly a quiet time over the last several minutes. Now working out towards the right wing side. With heavy pressure in the corners. Sambuco fresh out of the penalty box. As Haynes sends it behind the net. Sambuco fires it around the boards. Now coming around to the near side. This will be brought out towards the left side. This is Coatson. Played behind the net. Centering pass. Trying to get it off quickly. As that's Daniker out there. And now rushing up is Meisner on the left wing side. Played back to neutral ice and now on the rush. This is Sumas, the Nikolai variety. Sumas fires it towards the net while falling to the ice. Valiant effort. 2:45 into this third period. We will not rest until there is a winner. These medal games provide the option of overtime. If we have a tie, we go to overtime. Here's Haynes from the middle. This is ricocheted towards the slot. Philadelphia gains control. How does it go again? P-H-I-L-A-D-E-L-P-H-I-A. That's how the cadence goes. If you want to take that one, take it. As Haynes rushing up through the middle. Haynes veering to the right. Collected by his teammate. A shot deflected in traffic. And that is the signal for hooking.
Renegades, this is yours.
And so headed to the box, that's Smolensky, the right winger. Played from the left half wall, and that's covered up by Pribish. Pribish now with 13 saves on the day.
Team Philadelphia minor penalty number 41. Receives 1 minute for hooking. Time of the penalty, 3:37, third period. Smolensky for hooking at 3:37.
And so 35 seconds remaining on the power play. It's Philadelphia well offside. Oh yes, folks, it is photograph time. How's the saying go? I want to puck you. Is it right, Robin? I want to puck. That's Def Leppard photograph here on Can-Am Hockey Gold Medal Sunday. Played from the left wing side. Our visitors in house right now, Nichols School out of Buffalo. And now even strength, a little delayed on the Mancini clacking of the stick as Philadelphia's penitent was already out of the box. You want to give that indication some 5 to 10 seconds ahead of time. There's a shot off the post. Laid out to the far side corner. Now out to neutral ice. Here's Black on the left side. Played off the end wall. This is played down low. Haynes trying to send it out to the corner as Philadelphia comes up with it. This is Coatzen working up on the left wing side. Coatzen squaring up, shot, chested away. Sent away by DeCala. And stand by for a moment as Mancini down. If need be, it's a little early to tell, but if need be, the backup goaltender for the Renegades today is Johnny Perry. Perry has already seen some action this weekend, having already earned 2 victories, as Mancini taking a moment here. Perhaps he will be fine to continue. And it looks like he is good to resume service. And so once again, best of health and well-being. As this is played up to the top of the slot, chipped down wide of the net. As this is played down along the near side. Entering in on the right side. with a shot wide of the net. That's Manasian on the near side. As this is fired around. 5:40 remaining, third period action. Once again, Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. You can find me on LinkedIn, B-U-R-N-E-T-T. I know it doesn't have the same ring as P-H-I-L-A-D-E-L-P-H-I-A or N-E-W-M-A-R-K-E-T, but B-U-R-N-E-T-T, that'll do just fine. You can find me. I'm not the doctor, I'm the commentator. Find me on the 19th most popular social media site. That's LinkedIn. Ever heard of it? Oh, I'm sure many of you have. I often post recaps of my travels, my schedule. I do some illustrations. You'll see some of that stuff out there as well. A little bit of commenting in my posts, mostly just trying to keep you in touch with what I'm up to in the career. So we've been covering a variety of sports and events. Today we'll be covering college basketball for Paul Smith's College, about 40 minutes drive from here. Covered college hockey yesterday, men's and women's. Covered show jumping horses down in Greenwich, Connecticut in early October. As this is played along the left wing side. Trying to feed towards the side of the net, and a close call there as Pribish went to the splits, gaining the whistle. That was Runoff coming in hard on the left side. There it goes. N-E-W. And now racing up is Black on the left side. Shot, kick, save, rebound out towards the weak side, and a quick flash. Trying to get that shot off the stick quickly. That was Stewart. Stewart's already picked up a goal in this one. And now this is played for icing. So 3-3, all tied up. What a great match between these two. By match, I mean pairing. Got 2 more gold medal games up ahead. Now we've mentioned medal games get overtime if they draw to a tie at the end of regulation. Both teams also afforded a timeout. So you might want to have this worked out as Coatzin gets a shot. Played out across to the far side corner. We've seen gold medal overtimes. We've seen a quadruple overtime a few years back. And now coming in on the right wing side. Shot on net. That comes from Jack Haynes. As Haynes retrieves in the corner. Played towards the net. Comes around to the near side. That's a close call there as that shot was sailing in, headed wide of the net. Number 29, Philadelphia's Sambuco went to bat it down with the stick. There are sometimes it's okay to get that stick in the air and try to redirect a puck. When you can see it very clearly, that's quite all right. But when it's headed wide of the net, or when it seems like it's an easy enough play for a goaltender, Let that puck go. But no damage done there as Sambuco didn't make contact. As this is played from the middle of the face-off circle into the slot, turning around, squaring up, and chested down to the ice and covered. What a classic this is turning out to be, as this is picked up by Leahy. Now on the left wing side, this is Runoff. Played out in front, and Privish with the stop. 77 seconds remaining, 21-15. The shots on goal, 3-3. The score. Third period action. Guess what, folks? We might be headed for overtime. Little bonus hockey.
Go Renegades!
Played off the side of the cage. As the tension continues to mount. Worked up on the left wing side. This is Coates. Coates through the circle, shot high and wide. Played by Sumas. That is the Alexander variety. There's a shot blockered away. As that pops up and right down in front of Mancini. Played up to the point. Peterson sends it down. Here's Sumas. Sumas played out towards the left point. Wind up as that hits traffic. Here's Haynes. Haynes with a pair of forwards up ahead with Black on the weak side. As Black comes around to grab it. And now Sumas trying to feed it up to brother Alexander. And that will close out regulation play. Guess what, folks? We get a little bonus hockey.
With the score tied at the end of regulation play, here are the rules for overtime. We will play a 10-minute running time sudden death period. Teams will play 3-on-3. The first team to score will win. The clock will remain running and will only stop at the overtime period. There are no timeouts allowed during overtime. During this overtime period, teams may only change players on the fly. No substitutions will be allowed at the whistles. Any penalties in overtime will result in a penalty shot instead of time in the box, and only a player on the ice at the time of the penalty may take the penalty shot. If we are still tied at the end of the overtime period, we will then proceed into a shootout to determine the winner. Good luck to both teams.
Alrighty, folks. So we just heard the announcement of the overtime rules, a 10-minute period. If no result, no winner within that 10-minute period, we'll go to a shootout. Within that 10-minute period, only changes may be done on the fly. It's going to be 3-on-3. Any penalties will result in a penalty shot. So either team is going to do their best to avoid taking penalties. We have Stewart centering opposite Holzer, Black on the ice, as well as Coates for Newmarket. Kiss on the left wing side for Philadelphia, and Barch. Goaltenders will swap nets in this fourth period. And so Stewart pulling back, waiting for the tag up. And now Stewart, who opened up our scoring, down on the deck and back up. As they face off to Privish's right side. Privish with 19 saves so far, looking for the wraparound. We've seen a wraparound goal before. As this is chucked down towards the end wall. We are a minute into this period. Again, if there's no winner before the 10 minutes is up, we go to a shootout. Now on the ice, Smolensky, chased down by Haynes. Shot on net and held on to by Mancini. Renegade skaters out there well aware of the potential for a puck to fall between the leg pads and dribble across the goal line, get their sticks behind the posterior section of Mancini, just in case. As this is broken up, sent back into the Philadelphia zone. Haynes still on the ice. Here's Smolensky. Played out towards the left side. Sumas trying to feed Smolensky. And Smolensky will chase. Here's Haynes. Haynes has Baker. Haynes across the blue stripe. Haynes through traffic. And shot, chested away. As this is chased by Leahy. And that'll be held on to by Privish. Baker in for the face-off. Haynes collects the puck. Nikolai Sumas with Hall and Smolensky. Haynes from the slot, and Privish with the save. Leahy, Baker, and Haynes. Smolensky, Hall, and Sumas. And fresh skates will come out as Haynes gets it on the right wing side. Peterson comes in with the poke check. And now here's Coatzen. Coatzen with speed. Coatzen, the right side, trying to go inside the slot and denied. Here's Holzer. Over to Coatzen. Coatzen winding up, looking for the far side. Going to go upper deck stick side. Missed the mark. As this is played to the near side. 6:15 remaining in the overtime period. Winding up, paddle save. A lot of heat brought by Nicholson. As this is sent down, that'll be icing. As we hear the Newmarket chant. Played out across neutral ice as this is picked up by Nicholson, sent over to the near side as Stewart sends it up ahead. Stewart back out on the ice as Holzen comes up with it from the top of the slot, deflected up and out of play. The local time is 11:07 a.m. You are watching Can-Am Hockey, the Nagano 12U Division Gold Medal game. Played across neutral ice. Now fired out across neutral ice and back up on the right wing side as this is Haynes again. Played to Sumis. Sumis comes crashing down. And now here's Baker on the left side. Baker gets a look, and Pribish with the glove. And now Sumis, the Nikolai variety, working around the poke check of Haynes. Lays it up ahead as Manasian drops it off. Here's Sumis into the middle. Manasian digging around, and that'll be blown dead. Facing off to Mancini's right side. Sumis with possession. Leahy laying out on the ice. Backhander trying to go top shelf. As that misses. Played out of the corner. To the top of the slot. Here's a shot wide of the net as Haynes collects the loose puck. Haynes easing up ahead on the right side, avoiding the Holson poke check, peeling back, trying to get inside access as Sambuco denies, and whistle blown before Cordeaux could get an attempt. Cordeaux had pulled that away, felt it was an early whistle. This is played by Nicholson. Nicholson out to the right side. Centering pass. And save Pribish. As Pribish now with 26 saves. Philadelphia trying to clutter the side of the net. And this is saucered out to neutral ice. A little connection by Nicholson, and so that's not icing. And now here we have Stewart. Stewart racing in on the left wing side, forced off the puck. Sumis in defense. There's a shot from the right wing side. Cordeaux getting some looks up close at the net. 74 seconds left, and a solid stop once again as Pribish continues. And now the suspense rises as this is played back on Pribish as we have Barsh out on the ice along with Kotsin, check that, Kotsin, Nikolai Sumis, Baker in on the face-off, and now here comes Kotsin. Kotsin racing up, looking for one last chance. Going to the backhand. And Kotsin looking for the rebound. As this pops out to neutral ice. Haynes now looking for the heroics with just seconds remaining in overtime. Will we go to a shootout? Final attempt. And that will close out overtime. And we now go to the ever popular shootout.
Of the overtime period, this game will now be decided by a shootout. Each team will select three different skaters to take one shot each. The team with the most goals in the shootout will win. The Newmarket Renegades and the designated home team will have the choice of shooting first or last. If we are still tied in the three-round shootout, we will go round by round until the winner is declared. Every skater on every team must take a shot before a player can be used for a second time. Good luck to both teams.
Wow.
Let's go, Renegades!
All right, starting off for Philadelphia is Joey Kiss setting up for the opening attempt. Mancini heading over to the cage. Mancini had 17 saves on the day. Check this out, actually. We're going to have, this is Haynes to start off with against Pribish. Haynes in the mid slot, goes to the forehand, and that is a goal. Excitement abounds. Here's Kiss. Kiss with a shot and a goal. It looked a little sketchy there as Kiss almost losing control of the puck, and in that slight hesitation where he was regathering ever so subtly, able to gain just the hesitation he needed, and it's 1-1 in the shootout. And now here's an opportunity to the backhand, to the forehand, and Stewart beating Pribish. It is now 2-1. And now Kotsin, Mancini, Kotsin on the right side, goes forehand, and that is off the pipe. It is 2-1. And now this is Black. Black straight down the slot, goes to the backhand, and Black comes up with a goal, and that will close it out as Newmarket besting Philadelphia in overtime on the shootout as they take the victory. What a great game. It doesn't get any better than that. Philadelphia, with great disappointment, but what a performance put on by both sides. And so we'll cut away after the handshake line We'll see if we get that handshake line. Are we going to get the handshake line? How about a handshake line? Can we get a handshake line? Handshake! And it looks like we may not get the handshake line, so we're going to go ahead and cut away for the medal ceremony. And so from the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, you're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Nagano 12U Division gold medal game, as we get ready for the medal ceremony. We'll be right back.
We'd like to present our silver medals in the Nagano division to Team Philadelphia. When I call your name and number, please skip forward to receive your medal. Starting with number 5, Joey Kiss. Number 9, Alexander Sumas. Number 11, Braxton March. Number 19, Nikolai Sumas. Number 21, Miles Peterson. Number 26, Brayden Denneker. Number 27, Justin Privish. Number 29, Mason Sambuco. Number 35, Connor Geary. Number 38, Eden Ganassi. Number 41, London Smolinski. Number 79, Declan Thompson. Number 92, Adam Hall. Number 97, Bryce Holzer. And congratulations to the Team Philadelphia coaching staff, head coach Jake Sumas, and assistant coach Miles Peterson. Congratulations to Team Philadelphia, our Nagano division silver medal. It is now my pleasure to introduce the gold medalist in the Nagano division, the Newmarket Renegades. Starting with number 13, Baker. Number 12, Nick Lady. Number 16, Mason Morrow. Number 22, Julian Morrow. Number 97, Nicholas Renegades. Number 98, Eric Nicholson. And congratulations to the Newmarket coaching staff. Head coach Reed Black, assistant coaches Sean Kevin Lee, and trainer Scott Baker. Ladies and gentlemen, your NAGANO Division gold medalists, the Newmarket Renegades. At this time, we'd like to ask both teams to select 3 representatives to come to the podium here at the Scorers Table for a commemorative photo opportunity with the championship plaque, arena banner, and Olympic flame.
One another on the podium, and now a portrait of gold as Newmarket Renegades crowd atop and around the podium. Arena banner in hand, the Olympic torch, the Challenge Cup plaque, the gold medals, and the smiles from coast to coast. So we get ready to shut this one down from the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, alongside smooth operator Robin. My name's Glenn Burnett with the play-by-play and color commentary. You can follow me on LinkedIn. You're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Gold Medal Sunday edition. We'll see you on the next one.